everyone, thanks for coming out here today. We really do appreciate you. Thanks for your continuous support and thanks for always staying tuned to our channel. We are here to keep you updated with the latest and most authentic happenings in our country. The news we have today is from Edo State APC. We know that the tussle and the tension in Edo State APC is still ongoing. At the moment, the news we have that is APC's National Working Committee and Oshiomohle are under fire ahead of the Edo primary election. We all know that there's been a serious bone of contention regarding what sort of primary should be used, whether the direct or in the indirect. We know the current governor, Governor Godwin Obaseki, has stated that the direct primary will not do Edolites well, that it's not safe to carry out the direct primary. But we'll get more details about what's going on at the moment. Before we do, guys, please, if you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, click on the subscribe button down below. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, hit on the like button. We really do appreciate you. Thanks for your continuous support. So right, let's get more details about what's going on between the National Working Committee and Oshiomohle, as well as the other APC's faction. APC's National Working Committee and Oshiomohle under fire ahead of Edo primary. The National Working Committee of the All Progressive Congress, APC, came under criticism yesterday over its preparation for the June 22 governorship primary in Edo State. The National Working Committee had stipulated that the governorship primary would be conducted using the direct method. The state chapter, however, announced its preference for the indirect mode with respect to COVID-19 protocols contained in the recent Gazette by the state government. As the two major APC factions in the state continue to hold desperate stands over the mode of primary, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has since declared its readiness to align with the National Working Committee. Some stakeholders, however, expressed worries over INEC's haste in taking sides without due consideration for the legal and other internal disputes within the APC, particularly the purported suspension of the national chairman, Adams Oshiomohle. The confusion over the mode of the primary was made worse by the intractable supremacy battle between the incumbent Godwin Obaseki and Oshiomohle. It has been gathered that the party might convene an emergency national executive meeting with a view to resolving the stallment. The APC Deputy National Vice Chairman South-South, Chief Hilad Ita, was optimistic. He told The Guardian that the June 22nd governorship primary would put an end to all the misunderstandings and conflicting positions. He noted that the National Working Committee's decision to adopt direct primary was informed by two major reasons: the need to give a level playing field to all the aspirants and also stay safe on pending litigations. Ita said, "The June 22 primary will settle all issues. Direct or indirect method is our party's constitution. Direct or indirect was chosen by every state when we started the process of primary election in 2019. The governorship election is a accumulation of that process. We don't have two different elections. The reason we're adopting direct primary for Edo are two. The number one is that the state's primaries for House of Assembly, House of Representatives, and the Senate were through direct primaries, and the governorship is just accumulation of those primaries. The second is that in any jurisdiction where we have our members in court for one reason or another, we try not to imperil the candidature of our party by taking the decision to the people. If you look at our constitution, indirect primary presupposes that only officers of the party will vote. Now, what if we have a pre-announcement of the court that says that a set of officers who voted at a particular point are not the right officers to have voted? What happens to the party? On the issue of the first refusal being canvassed by supporters of the governor, it has stressed, where have we ever given incumbent governors the right of first refusal? Is Obaseki from a different breed of governors? Don't we have governors in the party? A chieftain of the party, Captain Muhammad Bala Jibrin, however, deferred, saying that only the NEC and not the National Working Committee is empowered to determine the mode of primaries for selecting a standard bearer. Jibrin, who was the deputy national auditor of the party under the Chief BC Akande-led interim management committee in 2014, enjoined President Muhammadu Buhari and the national leader Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu to prevail on Oshiomohle and the National Working Committee to call for a NEC meeting to iron out the issues relating to the mode of the primary. He contended that the National Working Committee's decision to conduct the governorship primary through direct mode is illegal and antithetical to the dictates of the party's constitution. He warned that if Oshiomohle and the National Working Committee were not called to order, the crisis rocking the party could deepen beyond repair ahead of the 2023 general elections. He also alleged that Oshiomohle's alleged preference for Pastor Osaige Ize-Iyamu does not qualify him to contest the election on the APC's platform until the NEC of the party had cleared him. He said, "We have followed President Buhari's political career since 2003, and the biggest problem he confronted and fought was impunity, manipulation of elections, rigging, and injustice. President Buhari himself was a victim of all of these. Now, here we are. Adams Oshiomohle, the national chairman of his party, is engaged in not only the abuse of office, but is also trampling on the APC constitution simply to perpetuate impunity and injustice just because he holds the office of national chairman. We provide some instances. The APC's NEC, not the National Working Committee, has the final say on the mode of primary election. Article 24 of the Procedure for Nomination of Candidates states, without prejudice to Article 20 and 3 of the Constitution, the National Working Committee shall, subject to the approval of the National Executive Committee, make rules and regulations for the nominations of candidates through primary elections." Jibrin recalled how on August 29, 2018, the NEC delegated the function to National Working Committee and the state chapter of the party only for the purpose of Osun and Ekiti primary elections and not for the entity. Therefore, when we take the constitutional provision and the decision of NEC together, it is evident that the National Working Committee has no power whatsoever on these matters until they go back to NEC. However, both are flagrantly disregarded and disobeyed by the national chairman, Adams Oshiomohle. So guys, that's the update reaching us at the moment. We can see that even the APC's National Working Committee is under fire for deciding to adopt the direct primary. And some stakeholders in the APC have expressed their concerns that it's only the National Executive Committee that has got the right to decide what sort of primary to hold. They can't understand why the National Working Committee had just settled for the direct and they've gone ahead to announce. Also, the stakeholders as well, they are stating here that even INEC itself, they are worried why INEC has taken sides in a hurry without even due consideration of the legal, the constitution, how the constitution around APC is built to decide the sort of primary they will hold. INEC has just gone ahead to state that they are standing by the National Working Committee, and whatever the National Working Committee announces, and also the national chairman as well, the person of Adams Oshiomohle, whatever he says, that is what they will stand by. So it looks like this tussle, it's not ending here. It looks like we don't really know at the end of the day what sort of primary would be used, if it's the indirect or if it's the direct. So guys, that's the news reaching us at the moment. Leave your take, leave your comments down below in the comment section. Would really love to hear from you. We want to say a big thank you to all of our subscribers. Please, if you haven't yet subscribed, click on the subscribe button down below and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Hit on the like button. We really do appreciate you. Till I come your way again, is bye for now and God bless.